Hello, good day. My name is Liz, and today I will be sharing with you how I made this Kahoot theme or Kahoot like a quiz using only your PowerPoint presentation or Microsoft PowerPoint. So I have here on my screen is the PowerPoint presentation slides. So all you have to do is just want to make sure that you want to make sure it looks like a Kahoot theme without using internet. So the good thing is you don't need to log in to Kahoot. Although let me show you what Kahoot looks like. This is the site of Kahoot, right? So if you're seeing my screen right now, I am currently on a free version. Let me go to my billing so you would know my subscription right here. So I'm just on a free plan. Okay, so on my home screen here are the tools that I can access using a free version of the Kahoot. I have access to its library. Of course, you need to have an internet connection. So these are all the quizzes that I've created for years. It's quite plenty because I've been using Kahoot for a while now. I haven't been able to update the app as well. So these are all the quizzes that I made using the interactive platform Kahoot. All you have to do is after you created the quiz is just either host it live or share the quiz link via QR code or link. You can share it on Messenger or in a group chat. And you'll get to see here reports, all the results of the quiz, how it went through, the groupings that you just made. You can just collaborate with others to create a quiz for you, or you can assign it, access pass, and you have a limited access to Kahootopia. It's a new feature of Kahoot, wherein you can build like an empire or just like a arcade game. These are your access. It's for free. So there are courses here available via Kahoot. You can just share it with your students by giving them the link. You can access to their library, and you have here the themes that you just opened, quiz made with a theme like from the movies or cartoons like Inside Out. It's just loading, just like this one. These are the questions or questionnaires made in Kahoot that are available for free to access using just a free plan. In a free version of Kahoot, a free subscription, you can have a maximum of 40 students to play your quiz, or quiz that you'll be making. Or you can just search one that is related to your subject, let's say science. You can click on science trivia, just wait for it to load. So depending on your internet connection, so these are what you're going to see or what's available. The science behind Easter treats, since Halloween is approaching, you have here Halloween theme, Easter theme, seasonal adventures with Olaf, Star Wars. If your students more like the game Star Wars or the movie Star Wars, then this is how it looks. I just happen to see the Halloween since we are in October. So I'm just showing you here what free version of Kahoot subscription looks like and what you can do about it. So you don't need to pay for extra if you're not going to use it. So this is one of the quiz available in Kahoot library or their quiz bank, inspired from Star Wars, the Happy Galactic Halloween, and these are the questions. So there's a preview right here. This is how it would look like if you play it. If you want to host live, you have here the options. It will turn blue once you click on it. So host live, display on the big screen if you want to be the game master. But your student should or must be able to log in or access the game. This one is a Kahoot-Topia feature since I'm using my account and I've already created just like a team or a group using Kahoot-Topia. So I already label it here, grade 12 Santanias, grade 12 Allegra, and grade 12 TVL. and this one is another extra team. And if you want to add the fifth one or class island here in Kahoot-Tapia, you need to pay for a subscription, so you're only limited with four. So if you're handling four section, this is quite a way to go. Okay, for this one, let's say for example on which island or group island you would like to play the quiz. If I want to play it here, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so it's like every points they earn, it gets accumulated to their group. So if you want to make a competition online and to see if you are going to give them the same type of quiz, exactly the same quiz that they can access, and just want to make sure who gets the highest points. So here are the selection modes or the game mode that you can choose. On a free version, the classic mode, the Halloween mode, lecture, this is free, team mode, accuracy mode, and other ways to play, but these only for a limited time. We have Robot Run, The Lost Pyramid, Submarine Squad, Cosmic Conquest, Color Kingdoms, Treasure Trove. We tried this already in the past. So let's go with the Halloween theme. You want to click, you want to join. So this is how it would look like on the big screen. And you have here the QR code. So if you click on that one, you can copy the link. Or you can have them scan this QR code. You want to copy the link, or you want to, I'll just open another Google account to assume that there's another one student who likes to play. So you would know how it looks like if I open it being a student on one of the other accounts. So I'm accessing the link. So this is also the same way that will happen if your student access the link. Just have to give them the link. So depending on the internet connection, this is how it will look. Just wait for a few seconds. Just be patient. But if they have an app on their phone, the Kahoot app, then they only need to enter the game pin just like this one. Just to for you to see how it looks like, because it's pretty cool and pretty amazing. Okay, let me try to access that one using my cell phone. Maybe my internet connection is not that quite great, so let's see. I'm going into Kahoot app. I just deleted it. Wait a second. Let me try it once more. Okay, I'll just share it in another video. Just taking a while. Well, we'll just post it right here. So if there were no participants yet that are currently logged in, so this is how it looks on the big screen, waiting for participants until someone log in. But I'm sure quite, I don't know what happened. Just taking a while. I'm gonna try to refresh that. Okay, we'll get back to that later on. So what I want to show with you, it's possible recording just the audio. What I'm going to show with you here in the video is how to make that Kahoot-like quiz using a PowerPoint presentation. What I have here is the sample slides that I just made for a quick quiz game that we just made for as group. So what you will be needing is, if you want to go with the process itself, click on new slide. And this one is an empty slide. So if you want to make it look like a Kahoot, so you will need to look for the theme of Kahoot. You can go to your browser. Or if you don't have an account with Kahoot, you can just type Kahoot from your Google Chrome. Wait for it to load. You can pick the theme. So what I picked was this one. Okay, so I'm gonna already have it. Okay, let me duplicate this one so we can save this, since I'm planning to share this file later on via link. So let me remove this grid. You will get to understand why I created that grid. So this is the background or theme using Kahoot. So you can find it online, or you can log into your Kahoot and take a screenshot of that. So I paste it right here. You click on new slide, you will have an empty slide just like what I had earlier. Then you copy and paste the image just to look like Kahoot image. Anyway, you can find it on the Google. Just that my internet's not that quite steady. So here, what I have here is you want to make sure that the grid of the quiz looks like Kahoot itself. Okay, if you want to assign this one, let's say let's play it solo so you will get to see how it looks like. It looks like for those newbies who are watching this one, because one of my friends has asked me to teach him how to create this quiz, and I'm wondering how would I make it. How can I teach him better using just via online screen-to-screen tutorial. So this is how it looks like. Earlier, I just want to make sure na all the lines are balanced. Half part would be for the questions right here on top, and the other half part here on the lower part will be for the four selections or four choices to choose from. Yeah, to make sure it's balanced, you just click on insert depending on the type of laptop that you have. Since I'm using my Mac, so the options right here is different than you might have on your Windows. So you click on insert table. We need a 2 by 2 grid. This one. Just need to expand this. Kung gusto mo yung medyo ma-hassle na part, you want to know the process. So this one, we want to make this as transparent. So just click on that. Go to your this and click on no fill. Same, no fill. So got to see the background. The back, it looks like a hood. Now it's an empty like a window 2 by 2 grid. So this space right here on top is reserved for your question, and the other half are for the choices that I just made like here. So you want to create your question, you click on insert, go to shapes. You can actually type a text here just like this one. Just copy this question if you don't want to insert a shape. So this is how it looks. You just have to increase the font if this is how you would like to do it. But I'll be sharing the template I just made, but may mo na siya grid like, no? So what I made, I inserted the pictures, I mean the shapes, a rectangle, put it right here. So this is for the questions. So the students won't be it's easy to read if it's blurred in the background, or the background is blurred on the text questions itself. So I want this to be in color white here. Let's copy the question that I created just for the sake of the video, because it's taking a lot of storage. So depending on the type or the length of the questions, so you can increase the font if there is allowance for the space. You can have it justified for the text alignment. So I'll reserve the space here on the upper right if you're looking at the screen for the timer. So what I made for the timer, I actually downloaded the timer here. It's 60 seconds. So if you want to know the process, we'll click this one and insert it here. Oh my god, sorry. So I click on insert video, since it's a video. Then we go to the video timer. That's the folder where I save it. Adjust the size. You don't want to have your timer look like this, so you want to crop this one. Format video. Video shape. Because you want to make it look like a circle, or a circle, not look like a circle, but a circle itself. Great. Then if it's the right size, then just want to go with the process itself. I can just copy paste what I have in the previous slide to make it fast, but just to let you see how I made it. So I'm adjusting it so it will look better. I'll adjust the size of the font of our questions and the size of the timer to align with the size of the text box that we have for the question, and we'll just arrange this timing right here. Okay, so we have the timer right here and we have the questionnaires. You want to make sure that it looks like a hood, just like what I did here. So what you're going to do is go to insert. We are going to insert shape of a rectangle here. Put it right here to make sure it's balanced. The foreground. Oh wait, we'll just change here the feel. We'll make it as white, okay? Should be, I mean, we'll make it as red, not too much red. Okay, I'll just copy paste this one so we can fill all the spaces, but it won't be all color red. In Kahoot, okay, my internet connection just stopped a while ago. Okay, we'll go back here. This is the classic mode. If you want to try it out to see how it looks like if your students play it, so you can click on play solo, so you will get to see how it looks like. It's quite slow. Okay, let's go back to it. So I have here this one, so you need to change the color. This one stays in red. This will change this into color blue. None. This one will change it to yellow, just a pale yellow. We'll change it into color green so we can have all the 4 colors. Alright, now we want to have here the letters assigned for each choices, so from A's to D. Since our typical type of quiz usually have letters, so let's go back to click on insert. We'll insert a circle, put it here, just enough, just the right size. Okay, we'll change the color of this field into white. Then we'll put the letters inside of it. So our font is color white, so you don't get to see. So we'll change it to black. We change the size of the color font to that one. Okay, you can just copy paste that. Just change the colors, I mean the letters later on. If you see the red lines, oh sorry, I'm dragging the wrong box. You see this one, the red lines beside the circle, that indicates that it's aligned with the image or the shape on top of it. So we'll change this into letter B. This one goes for the C and for the D. Okay, you can add text inside of this field. Architecture, we'll make this as theater. Okay, we'll arrange that neatly. Paintings, sculpture, different types of contemporary art. Okay, so of course you want you don't like to have the font that very small, depending on how it would fit or the length of your the text in your options. So have to adjust it. If you're not contented with how it the size of the font, you could just simply insert a text field here, so you can the text field would be movable, so you can move it to the center. That's what I did on the first few slides. Okay, we'll just make it in uniform to 40. If you like that one, the animation, the transition. What goes first should be the question, not too fast, but not too slow. We'll add some animation that's very fast. If it's the first question, then you can just enable this on click, but not very fast. You just have it. You can preview it. If that's the right timing for you, then you can leave it the way it is. So after the question follows the choices, right? So I just want to reveal first the letter. So I'll add effect on that. And for the timing, I'll just set it to after previous. After the question, I don't need to manually click on each of the choices or every elements on the slide. So I just set it after previous. Then not too fast, just right. Then will come the first question. I will add effect on it. That's very fast. I will still set it as after previous. So after the letter A comes up on the screen, then it will read or flash what is on letter A. Not very fast. I set it to medium. So most especially if the text field or the choices are quite long to read, ginapalaba ko niya rectangle pa today, just like this one that I just made. Kung malaba-laba ang choices. But kung mga one word lang, just like this one, so you can arrange it just like this 2x2 grid. Okay, so you already have here the timing for this. This goes up here, the question, followed by letter A, but you don't want to have the letter A go that, no, we'll just add some delays, 2 seconds delay. So they have time to read the question first, followed by what's on it on letter A. Then next one that should come up is letter B, so we'll add effect on it. Set it to after previous, after letter A option, then comes the letter B. Not just right. And this one, follow the content, you add some effect on it. Click on after previews. Gonna slow that a bit after seconds. So we'll put it right here next to architecture. What's letter B is theater. Then next is letter C. You add the timing depending on the animation that you would like to have it screen. Then set it after previews. Not that fast. That's just the letter. This one, the option, make it a uniform effect or uniform animation with the rest. Set it to after previous. Just keep on doing the same thing. Put it right here, then followed by paintings. The last or the fourth is letter D. Set it to after previous, just like how you did it. And in the option, what's on it in letter B, set it to after previous, set it to medium. Paulihin mo ni siyang timer. Then once all of these went up on screen, followed by your timer. Your timer is a maximum of 60 seconds, which you can modify using playback. Me, for the very easy question, it's quite long to have it in 60 seconds, so I normally set it to 30. So you can just trim this one. Here, you have here the option to trim it. So I want it to be like 30 seconds only. So, hasta lang na siya di. Kwaon ko ang the other half part. Mint. Basta lang na sa D. Okay. Then you click on trim. So, although it appears 60 seconds, but it will jump to 30. Right. Okay, I think we're all set. Let's see how it looks like if you play it. Okay, pretty cool. You can make adjustment on the speed, effect, timing, then follows the timer of 30 seconds. I forgot about the grid we just created. For the grid, you can now remove this grid. That was just only a guide. Right. Okay, now if you want to make it like a quiz so they would be able to see what's the correct answer, I found this online. Is emoji with a green check mark. So I already have it in the group, so I'll just ungroup this for a while. Okay. This one is for the green, the correct answer. The correct answer here, I'll put it right here. Oh, sorry. No, it's not able to copy it properly. Okay, so I have here the green check mark circle that goes for letter C as our correct answer. And this red cross mark for the wrong answer. Gusto ta magwa ang correct marks after some timer. So since tululungan na siya, you can have it in group using my map on your keyboard. If you want to group all the elements more than one, just click and hold shift. Then you see this right here, this cursor. Click on those elements that you would like to group. Then if you are using a mouse or if you're using your touchpad, click on right click. Okay, bilhin na ang... Then click on, we'll group all this one. Click on group. There you have it. Then you can add an animation just like this one. Na gusto ta magwa na siya like after previews and with a bit of delay. Okay. Now let's see. It's pretty cool. Then the timer starts. Okay, we'll just let the timer run out so you get to see the correct marks. So students will get to see which one is the correct answer. So this is how I made the Kahoot-Theme quiz like. There you have it. And of the slide. Okay. Alright, so that's it. But if you're interested to know more about Kahoot, this was when I click on solo. So I don't want to let you go without answering your curiosity. So I just click on play solo earlier. So you'll get to see how it looks like upon picking up one of the quizzes from their library. So we selected Star Wars. I wanted to try it solo, so you'll get to see what you're seeing right now is the same thing that your student would be able to see if you give them the link to this quiz. Then they just have to select. If they're using their cell phone, they have to tap the correct option here. Display it here, but I don't know the correct answer. Okay, so this is how it looks like. You want to try this chill art, how it looks like for your student. And earlier we just want to try how it looks like if you host it. So binigay mo na yung link. I mean, you were able to provide the QR code. So if you want to host it live, so you will see this one kung wala pa participants na join. If you copy the link, you share it with someone else. If they open it, so they will get to see here empty field for their nickname. So type your nickname there. Click on OK, go. Same sa cell phone. Muna ila makita ang Japon. So they're in. You will get to see your name on screen since this is a live game. So hindi pa na siya mag-start because only the game master will be able to click it. So makita niya na. So we have one player right here. And only then the game master can click on start whenever he or she wants to. Pero ang choices, hindi mag-appear ang text field sa mga option. Only the shapes of the four options. So this is the first question. Muna makitaan mo sa big screen. Makitaan nila sa big screen. They will have to read the question. And these are the four options to select from. Kung makadto naman ta sa kay students, mula na makita empty ang text, they have to select which shape. Pero makitaan nila na sa screen. Kung amo niya i-select, click on submit. Muna yung makitaan. Ikaw naman, amo na yung makitaan mo. Anyway, if you're hosting is live, makita mo na sa ang status ng game. So this is how it looks like they're playing with Kahoot. It's really quite fun and cool. You don't need to purchase for subscription if you don't want to, if you won't be using that much. Pero talagsa mo lang siya gamiton. But I hope you find this helpful, interactive, and quite like what do you call this? A very engaging way or gamifying way to engage your learners, to make your class not boring, but instead to make it more fun and alive. This is Liz, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned something. See you next time in my next video. Bye!